Hello everybody, welcome back, and today we're going to talk about the Ducati Pango V4R, which I made a long time ago, but I'm going to view it to you today. But I don't have the box now. I'm just going to tell you the box details I already know. So first of all, this is a Lego Technique set. It is a set which is ages 10 and over. It is set number 42107. And it has 646 pieces. Now let us go into the features of this bike. So we can see there's this line pattern on these tires, which looks quite nice. And in the instructions, it will tell you how to put it correctly. Because if you don't put it correctly, it may not make the bike work properly sometimes. So that's an important thing if you're going to make this bike. And now we're going to talk about the suspensions. But as we know, there's something called a shock absorber. They've used these suspensions for a specific reason, which I will tell you later, instead of shock absorbers. But there are also shock absorbers as well, but I'll show you that later on in the video. So these suspensions do this. They make the bike go down like that. And I'll tell you the reason about why they've done that when I show you the shock absorbers. And now, let's go on to the bike's handles, which are really nice because they steer the first wheel, which is really cool as well. And this windshield is really nice as well because they've used swords to put it into the bike so it works, which is a really interesting thing, which I've not sworn in a long time. And now we're going to go a bit to the back of the bike really quickly now, and then we'll go into this bit because it's a bit complicated. This is the stand that makes the bike stand because the bike is on two wheels, not like the Dom's Dodger. It had four, so it was easier to stand. But now let's go on to the main features of this. First of all, I'm going to show you how these gears move. So if you watch carefully, they will move now. So some gears will be moving. So we can see that. But due to the force of this stand, it's not going to do it properly. But that's okay. And now we have a gear changer here, which is really nice as well. And now I'm going to show you the stand in a bit more detail. So the bike will be on the floor a bit. So this is the stand. And now I'm going to just do it again. So because this, now we can see it properly. Because due to this wheel won't move. So now that's interesting. And I'll put the stand back on now. Okay. So now I'll show you how I moved all those gears on here. So we can see, first I moved this to make all those chain reactions move over here. And then this is the gear changer, which I made the gears change. And this is a chain which is made out of 35 tiny chain pieces, which is really easy. This is a slanted seat, which is quite cool. And then there's 4 silencers on the bottom corner. But because the tire is really big, it's not been able to be seen that clearly. And now I'm going to show you the shock absorber and now the reason. So this is a shock absorber. Wait. It's about to fall. Okay, this is a shock absorber. And this shock absorber is for the back wheel. But now the reason why they used suspensions on the bike instead of shock absorbers, because shock absorbers are like quite small. And if they had used shock absorbers on this bike, the bike would be looking like that and it would be really small. So that's the reason why they use suspensions which are quite long instead of a shock absorber. So there's 2 suspensions and 1 shock absorber. Now I'm going to show you some natural things that are normally not in Lego. See, they've put 2 rubber bands to connect some pieces of Lego, which is really interesting, which normally does not occur. If you can see here, there's one here and there's one down here. And let's see if I can see anything more features in this bike. Oh yeah, there's a piston in here. It will be hard to see because it's just right in there, which is quite interesting. And that's really it. See you next time. Bye!